Hello everybody, my name is Polar Bear King and welcome back to Avowed. This is episode 11, I think. Who knows, I've been streaming for like 6 hours, it's been too long. Anyway, with what we were doing, we finished the main quests for Emerald Stair and we are now on to the next area. I can go to the next areas. So, it's side quest time. It's the side quest episode! That's straightforward. Plenty of side quests, plenty of things to do. All this good stuff. So, I got a lot to do, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to work my way down, do the bounties, do what I can. Okay. Actually, there's somebody with a side quest right next to me. Hello?
Oh, you startled me. This old woman can get lost in prayer from time to time. You must be the Adiran envoy I've been hearing about. Apologies for any hardships you may have experienced getting here. The failing crops, the strange beasts, and even the dream scourge are all the result of our neglect of the dead.
No apologies necessary.
Oh, so those gnats constantly buzzing in my ears are this lady's fault. Apology not accepted.
The dead of Fjord expect certain rituals to be carried out. I have failed to perform those rituals. And now, the spirits are angry.
Couldn't possibly have anything to do with angry spirits. What if we carried out your rituals instead?
Oh, if you would, that would simply be wonderful. I wouldn't know how to thank you. Our recent dead require a final meal to ease their passage from life. Without it, they can't rejoin the cycle. I got food from the grain merchant stores. I just need someone to leave it at the graves. The dead will take it from there.
I can do that.
Flesh and bone. They bring the fruit to those who cannot eat. What tree calls for its branches to endure these rituals?
This seems like a waste of food when the rest of the town is starving.
I had to take the food. The fate of Fjord depends on it.
I say this with love, but stealing from the living to help the dead is
Yeah.
beyond nonsensical.
I know Elena would understand how important it is to pay tribute to the dead.
Feeding the living should outweigh the needs of the dead.
But this does help the living. By appeasing the dead, we end the dangers
just go
that
kill
we were
them.
caused.
I'll kill the
crops
spirits.
will grow again. The dream scourge will end. All will be well once more.
Lady, I promise you. What do you need?
You must take these offerings of food and place them at 3 grave sites where the recently dead lay. The first offering goes to a cliffside grave on the southern coast.
Uh-huh.
The second offering goes to a grave in the swamp, far to the west from here.
And the
The
third?
final offering should be taken to the truffle farm east of Fjord, where a family lost their lives to the encroaching wilds.
Okay.
I believe it will do exactly that. The spirits will find closure and rest, and the living can move on from this recent tragedy. Be careful, friends. The angry spirits lash out blindly. I cannot predict what awaits you at these graves. I can't thank you enough for helping to ease the conscience of an old lady. Please, return when the rituals are complete.
I don't feel like I trust that you are just... You know what?
Listen, if you need food, you're going to have to get in line like everyone else.
You should know... Yeah, she stole from your food.
I had noticed food missing, but I hoped it was rats. I would normally let this sort of thing slide, but right now, every piece of food missing is a person who goes hungry.
I'll pay the cost of the missing food and we get done with this. I'd be happy to compensate you for the food. Took the food to usage to the recently dead.
I empathize with Rosanna. I really do. My family shares those beliefs, and has for as long as I can remember. In this situation, though, I truly believe the living need the food more than the dead.
Yeah.
Thank you. I know she took this for a reason, but let's feed
Yeah,
the
you
living
just can't
first
feed the
before
living
worrying
or
about
the dead
dead.
before the living. That just doesn't make any
don't
sense.
hold this against her. Rosanna truly has Fior's best interests at heart, even if her priorities are out of order.
Yeah.
Thank you for returning the food. It's a small thing, but it's a big deal to us.
It's food more than the dead.
Level 13, baby! 45% health. Oh, man. Holding power attack with a bow or a gun slows time. Stamina cost by dodge. Oh, wait, that's so huge. What? Why am I not doing that? I use guns so often. Alright, that was quick. Hey, I fixed your problem.
There you are. You'd been gone so long I was starting to worry. What happened at the lake?
It was pretty mystical, but I figured it out.
There was something supernatural at work. I knew it. Tell me more.
You were drawn to this moon rock. I brought it back for you. Thought you might need it. He said that the revenants were drawn to essence or something. He lost me after that.
But what happened to them? Oh, this is going to bother me. Ah, well, I asked you to investigate, and you did. Now, I should get to work on the new flock. They won't
Yeah, I want to
animate
go to the gift
themselves.
giver. He'll maybe give me a trinket or something.
Surely someone's died somewhere.
Go resurrect all the Steel Garrote people that just
I
died.
hope not, but probably yes.
Plenty of people over there.
Maybe pick up some eggs and milk while you're out getting corpses. Maybe a nice pastry or two.
Hello.
You emerged from one shore and found me at another. Do you have the stone?
Sure do.
Good. The farther it travels, the safer it will be. Even an enchanted stone should not attract the undead. The lake must have imbued it with some power I cannot name. To heal Andra's wound, I must give it a watery grave, commit it to the deepest, darkest ocean. She will forget it there.
You want to leave the Living Lands after coming all this way?
I will sail for a time. Who knows? I may drift here again. Now, will you return it? I have coin, if it would help. I can afford my boat passage. I need no more than that.
Here you go.
The Lady of Lament assures me that this is better off forgotten. By helping me, you've helped her. She owes you, and she won't forget that.
Interesting.
I will relay that message sooner than you think. So, that is that. I believe
Goodbye,
my
weird
time here
Gandalf
come
type
to an
character.
end. Whatever called you to these shores, I hope it reveals itself soon.
It did. You're a curious fellow. I'm not sure what to make of you.
Then find peace in the uncertainty. Life is an eternal discovery.
That's enough mysticism for one day.
Oh, goodies.
I think that's Maxim Vidaro, the governor's father.
Oh,
He's
I
been
found
missing,
him.
Gods, 10 years?
I found him! Oh my god.
partner?
This poor guy looks like he was important.
Did he know he was dying? Oh man, I found him. I can't believe that. Air?
You know what they say about sneaking up on sleeping bears? Don't.
Subtle as a mouse.
Boss fight!
One moment. Just wait.
A really weak boss, but a boss nonetheless. Goodbye, old Nunya. Bye-bye. Where did all these mushrooms come from? Holy shit!
You're bleeding! Patience.
You not? Bye! Oh, good call out, Marius. Saved my ass. Okay, that was a bounty.
That's all of them.
There's definitely something in here.
Careful where you step. Might be a twig, might be a snake.
But there's probably loot in here as well. Hey, look at that. A chest. I was right. Oh, and another chest.
Gather round.
Nope, that water goes somewhere else. I knew it. Can't hide the secrets from me. That's a secret in a secret. Where in the hell am I? Another box. Oh, this is the start. Isn't it? Yeah, it is. Wow. That's some Skyrim shit right there. Oh my god, no he didn't. Easy there, big stuff. Bye. What in the fuck kind of noises are you making? Oh my god. Burns to death. What the fuck? Of all the years I've been playing games, never in my life have I heard someone burning to death go. What in the hell? That can wait a second. What's back here? Dude, what is this?
Not saying a word.
Whoops.
Protect the envoy.
We've got company.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm not worried. Alright, who the fuck just chucked a bomb at me? Oh my god, ow. Whoa! Whoa! No! Holy shit! Get away from me! It's you. You're the one doing it. I'm not in the mood for this, to be honest. Stop. Holy Christ, and there's more of them. Okay. Yeah, did you like being shot in the face? Oh, easy there, buddy. Really? You had to just hit me and ruin my vibe? Did you? Yeah, I'm not playing this game with you either.
Watch your right.
Who is shooting me? Oh, found the Tranton guy. Bye-bye. Oh, of course you're an archer. Gross. Could you not? You're really annoying.
Couldn't have done it.
Oh my god, it's a whole family of them. You wanna go, big boy?
I say.
Yeah, don't worry. I got it for you, big bitch. Yeah! You're on fire, you're bleeding, and you're getting your ass kicked. How you like that? Are you enjoying your life? Okay, whoa. You fucking hurt. Connor. Bye, Connor Trenton. Ow, I see that. Well, Mr. Connor there is gonna bleed to death, so I don't care about him. No. Lady. Not in the mood, to be honest. Not in the mood. You guys should have just stopped while you were ahead. Dang, the whole Tranton family armor. Ew, it's ugly as sin. You guys suck. No. This is disgusting armor. And it sucks. Ew. What does this do? +2 perception? Oh, that's pretty good. It's actually much better than I'm wearing. Oh my god, I finally got more rings. 10% damage against heal enemies at full health. A 3% damage reduction. No. There we go. That was a lot of enemies. Okay, there we go. Hello.
Many thanks, my friends. Much as I hate to say it, there's no way I could have fought past those bastards on my own. Name's Verano. I'd love to stay and give proper thanks, but Ranger Asierno needs my report.
What were you doing here?
I came here with Ranger Casagrada to scout this area out.
I like this dude's
We got
accent.
a tip that a force of bandits was gathering at this old homestead.
Well, they
One
definitely
of us
were.
must have stepped on a twig because they spotted us right away. When I squared off, Casagrada ran the other way. Said he was going to grab Dorso for backup.
You're fortunate we got here when we did.
You're telling me? Not only did you save my skin, but you also shut down whatever these bandits were doing here. After Casagrada left, several more bandits joined the fight. They overwhelmed me and took me hostage. I overheard them talking about meeting someone next to a root-strangled tree with a view of the town. They seemed to think their contact was one of the rangers.
Yeah, you got set up, homie.
But that would make that ranger a traitor.
Yeah.
Oh, I seriously doubt it. Casagrada is a bright enough kid, but he doesn't have the capacity to conspire. I'd bet my life that Casagrada isn't a traitor. Just a coward.
Why would someone want to betray the Rangers?
See, that's the damnedest thing. I don't know. The bandits have it worse than we do. That's why they are bandits. So they have nothing to offer. With the way trade has dried up, there is no one else here. No Thirdborners, no Paradisans, and certainly no wardens from Solace. There is just monsters. And you.
I'm certainly not conspiring with some. There's got to be more to the story here.
Maybe so. And I'm too close to it to see the whole thing.
Best of luck to you.
Well, I should start hobbling back. Thanks again for looking out. I owe you one, and Casagrada owes us both. If you're in the area, go see Captain Asierno at the watchtower. She'll be glad to see you.
Ah, okay. Another quest. Where's the homestead, though? I never got a use for that key. Oh. Alright, well. Found a new weapon. Oh, and it's so much cooler. Ah, shit. That's not what I wanted to do.
Boy,
Hello.
it's clear that no matter what happened, these people couldn't stay in Fior. You did the
True.
right thing. I think they're better off in Paradise than struggling out there in Shatterscarp.
Paradise represents safety and security, something they desperately need. It's not a perfect fit, but they believe in thrive. Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how the Pargrunen in Paradise react to a bunch of Valians moving in. It's a very different place from Solace. More welcoming, but not much.
They're resilient. They'll be fine.
You're right. They'll be safer, for sure. Right, changing the subject,
Okay.
if I must.
Oh, you still have dialogue.
Envoy? Gods, I can't believe what's happening around here. Fior was attacked when we weren't looking. It's a miracle it's still there.
Not a miracle. We did it.
Right. I guess we did. Wish we could have done more. At least that's one more town the Steel Garrote failed to burn to the ground. That's something. Right. Changing the subject?
I love how you always just say changing the subject.
Right. I'm sure you'll find it absolutely
I will.
gripping. Go ahead. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Giada's a mystery to me. Animancers give me the vricus, and for good reason. Most of them would just as soon turn your soul into jewelry as look at you. Giada seems different. She's smart, thoughtful, and she's got a spine, too. You can tell when someone needs extra help out here, and she doesn't. So, yeah, I don't understand her, but I guess I don't have to, really.
Fair enough. That's enough talk.
Thanks for talking.
Kai, you don't have anything?
Those dreams seem to be getting worse. How are you feeling?
Okay. Nothing from
I'll be
Kai.
here if you need me.
Giada?
We should talk.
We should.
What happened to Fior Messiverno could have been worse. A lot worse. But that doesn't mean the living land is safe. If anything, it's more dangerous by far.
I agree. Violence begets violence.
And in my case, it's inevitable. No matter where animancers go, someone is always trying to kill us. Nothing enrages the gods more than mortals in pursuit of knowledge.
The whims of gods don't excuse the mortal things to each other.
Don't worry. I plan to hold the mortals accountable. As many of them as it takes. Listen to me. A failed animancer lashing out at everything in reach. Even with all the tools at my disposal. I couldn't stop the Dream Scourge. And I couldn't save my people. How do I live up to my family's example when I can't even help myself?
The example is your legacy. Take pride in it. They would have wanted you to put your needs ahead of theirs.
I wish I could. But that legacy is a debt I can never pay off. My parents died pursuing a better future for animancers. I can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. And right now, that's all it is. I have some pondering to do. Let me know if there's anything else.
Do you think the people of Fior are going to be alright?
Sending my people to Paradise is a bold move. Bold, but more importantly, unpredictable.
At least their religion is more secure than Emerald Stair.
For now, the Steel Garrote will keep a watchful eye on my people. But we will do the same to them, from inside the Lion's Den. Meanwhile, the adherents will enjoy their false sense of security for however long it lasts. Look, I know you didn't come to this island to help us. And yet you were here when others would have looked away. Despite everything that happened, it means a lot.
Your people deserve better. I hope they get a break.
We all deserve better. But fate decided otherwise. Well, onward to better things. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
I wanted to ask you
What
about...
are you so curious about?
Holy Christ. Can we talk about what happened to your parents?
I suppose you deserve to know.
Yeah, what happened?
What I put you through. My mother wanted to expand Fjore's agriculture. Feeding Emerald Stair wasn't ambitious enough. She wanted to feed the world. She thought she could break the wilderness, using animancy as the whip. Turn the living lands into a garden.
Do you think that's even possible?
Anything's possible, but there are significant problems to overcome. After my father put the finishing touches on the phantasmal focus, she was impatient to get started. After all, whoever controls the spirit of the living lands has nature in the palm of their hand.
That's a lot of power in for one animator.
My father thought so too. Emerald Stair was just the beginning to her. My father thought she was brilliant. Others thought she was mad. I think she was a victim of her own ambition. She wanted so much, and there was so little time to achieve it. Theoretically, her plan should have worked. But the living lands had other ideas. When she used the phantasmal focus, theory collided with reality. Everything went wrong.
What do you think happened?
I can't rule anything out, but I suspect the Dream Scourge had something to do with it. It lives in the essence of the living lands, corrupting whatever it touches. If I'm right, that means it's been here a long time. Or the forces behind it.
Does animancy often change people like that?
No. To my knowledge, the accident was no everyday occurrence. But neither was the experiment. My mother transgressed on nature, on existence itself. Still, I don't understand what went wrong. When I do, then I can finish her work.
How old were you?
I was 17. That makes it... Gods, has it been 13 years already? After they died, I wouldn't go near a lab. It was ages before Quilici got me to crack open a book. I have a lot of catching up to do in my studies. Need to make up for lost time.
You knew the phantasmal forces were dangerous when you used it in unedited?
It's just a tool. Even a wool scarf is dangerous in the wrong hands. Besides,
True.
Studying a pillar of Adra is not the same as prying apart the fabric of the living lands. My mother learned that the hard way. That's all I care to say for now. At least, about this topic. I thought my family's research could help Emerald Stair. That it could banish the Dream Scourge from our lands. Of course, Vidaro wouldn't even give me a chance. He was afraid of history repeating itself. Still, I'm hopeful. This legacy of mine could change animancy as we know it. And something tells me I'm close to a breakthrough. Closer than my mother ever got.
Is that what you want?
Good question. The idea of finishing my parents' work gives me a warm feeling. But do I want it? I know I've got one lifetime, and I want to do something with it.
Breaking new ground in animancy is a good start.
I'm glad you think so. Not that I need your approval, but I like knowing that I have it. This is the one life where I am Giada Castel, Animancer extraordinaire. In the next life, I could be an idiotic tree. I have an obligation to use the time I have. No Animancer has engineered an ecosystem before. Maybe, with a little luck, I could be the first.
Good lord. What do you think of our traveling companions?
Anyone in particular? I warn you, I'm not the best judge of first impressions.
I'm gonna be here for an hour talking about this dialogue.
Kai is a useful fellow. We need people like him to keep you grounded. Just not too grounded. On the surface, Kai is all charm and confidence. You feel good knowing he's around. But there's something deeper. Something in his core that he guards from everyone. Maybe even himself.
What makes you... Thanks for your perspective.
Anytime.
I've already caught on to that, so no need to ask questions that I've already
Marius
know.
is working through something. An old wound that hasn't healed. A search for forgiveness? Who knows?
Yep, also
He's
caught
a
on to
tough
that.
fellow, but I wouldn't put too much pressure on him.
I seem to attract the wounded. At least they make good company.
We're all wounded. That's the price of survival in the living lands.
I'm literally wounded.
Just
I
look
was
at
shot
you.
dead the second I
Only
walked
just
into
got
the
here
first
and
city.
You died in the line of duty. You may not be from the living lands, but the island left you a scar to remember. Now, you're just like us.
What do you think of me?
We haven't been together long, but I think I have you figured out. In Paradise, you killed your killer. Some would call that justice. Others would call it vengeance. But who am I to judge? In your shoes, I might have done the same. You saved Fior Messiverno from a terrible fate. That makes you a hero in our eyes. Of course, all I know is what you've done. You may not think these choices reflect who you are. At the end of the day,
No, I
you
think
shouldn't
they do.
care what anyone thinks. All that matters is
Yes!
how you see yourself.
Yes! That is
Spilled
all
all
that
the
matters.
gossip I
That
know.
apply that to
Ask
real
me
life,
again
you'll
when there's a new
immediately
face in
like the
camp.
world being in the world so much more. No one gives a shit. Don't think about what other people want. They don't give a shit about what you think of them half the time. So just don't give them the energy of, oh man, that person hates me. Fuck them. Fuck them. Two middle fingers up. Fuck them. It's not even worth it.
That little island off of Dawnshore? None that I know of. Ignato Casto led the Valian trading company in the Deadfire archipelago. Among other things, he invested in the future of animancy, and apparently he had interests here.
What was Castell's folly?
He had some ideas about moving great distances in the blink of an eye. As far as I
Teleportation?
know, he was unsuccessful. Animancy and ambition are a dangerous mixture. Intoxicating, but dangerous.
So, any idea what happened to him?
Afraid not. I've heard a lot of contradictory stories coming out of the Deadfire in recent years. Some say Castle is still in power, while others think his second-in-command took over the Valian trading company. You know how it is. Wherever there's conflict, there's bound to be misinformation.
Yeah, that's the fucking truth. So no family connection.
I hope not. I wouldn't want my family associated with speculation, corruption, and whatever else happened in the Deadfire. We have enough problems already. Unfortunately, that's all I know. Whether or not Castle succeeded, I don't think it's folly to dream.
Fair enough. Have you ever tried animancy on yourself?
Now that you mention it, I did try and awaken my soul to become fully aware of my past lives. Every animancer tries and fails. It's practically a rite of passage. So, one evening, I crept into the workshop and cobbled an invention together from spare parts. Amateur work. Then I turned it on. Big mistake. The next thing I knew, it was morning. I was floating in the fountain, and my head was pounding like a drum.
You don't need animancy for that. Just rum and a crew on shore leave.
Heh!
That answers a lot of questions, honestly.
Sometimes I wonder, what if it actually worked? What if all of this happened before, and I'm just reliving the events of a past life? I try not to think about it too much.
Oh god, that'll make you go crazy. How does the phantasmal forces work?
A simple question with a very complicated answer. The device is attuned to the spiritual energy of the living lands, much like a compass to magnetic
Oh,
north.
focus, not forces.
But essence is chaotic by nature. As you saw with your own eyes, imposing order on chaos is not without risk.
You're saying the living lands doesn't want to be controlled, your parents accepted that risk.
And look how well that turned out. Don't get me wrong, this invention is a small miracle, but it isn't enough. The phantasmal focus was supposed to be the start of something grand, one lever of a device that exists only in theory. Perhaps it should remain that way.
Emerald Stair.
Go on then. I'm listening.
Wanted to ask you
What do
about.
you want to know?
Alright, that's enough for now.
Until next time.
Apparently she still has dialogue, but it's probably just bugged. Well, I guess I can ask her about Emerald Stair, I
I knew the
suppose.
steel gun.
Oops.
Thank you again for letting me join you. An animancer never misses an opportunity to embrace the unknown. Still, being an animancer feels different without Fior Messiverno. For the first time, I don't have to prove myself to anyone.
I think you're going to enjoy working for yourself.
It'll take some getting used to, that's for sure. At least now I have a place I can call my own.
I don't have much to offer aside from my messy camp and an old bedroll. You're welcome to stay as long as you'll have us.
Good, because I have a lot of research to do. And this could take a while. It's a shame we had to meet under these circumstances. Plague, war, maybe the end of the living lands.
Yeah, we probably would have been friends anyway. We're gonna fix this island together.
I can't wait to find out how. I enjoy seeing the world through your eyes. Despite everything that's happened, you always know where to find hope. Keep it that way.
Alright, cool. Oh, nope. That's enough for now.
Thanks for talking.
Still have dialogue, alright. And we go again.
Between the two of us, thank you for helping Yatsley reach that vase. Maybe it seems like nothing to you, but to her it's everything. When you consider how many Orlans and dwarves there are, it's outrageous that we build so high off the ground.
I couldn't ignore the little old lady in distress.
I'm sure she appreciates the help, though she has a funny way of showing it. Don't let her size fool you. On the inside, Yatsley stands as tall as a mountain. One of these days she's going to change the world, shake things up. And I'll be at her side, grinning like a fool. Anyway, thanks again.
Alright. Now are you done? Holy crap, we're finally done with all the dialogue. And all that, I came here to upgrade my armor. Jesus criminy Christ. Whoa. 4? Ooh, but this armor is so damn cool. Yeah, I'm doing it. Oh, now I don't have the stuff to do it. Again. You can also upgrade this. You know what? Yeah, we're doing it. Going all the way. It looks so cool. I need just a few more steel chunks, though, actually. Break down. Break down. Oh, that gives me probably steel. Break down. Break down. Break down. I'm only at 18? Jesus. Crafting. Oh, I can make that? I didn't know I could make... Can I make steel? Yes. Craft. And... upgrade! Awesome. Man, I could really upgrade the piss out of that armor. That was like 20 minutes of dialogue. Okay, we're gonna have a dream talk,
Did
too.
they not glow in the light? Her parents, her sentinels.
I told you this was not good.
To grow and flourish still, life without rot, form without death.
You call that life? I doubt Giada thinks her parents are alive in any way that matters.
The lake dries. Prune the bellflowers. Why should anything wilt? Endless spring. They breathe. They flower. They will never fade.
Somehow I don't think they agreed to this. Do you think there's a way to turn them back into people?
Apple into seed. We think not. They have blossomed now. They sing in peace. Was it not worth the
No, it's
change?
really creepy. No, we can't decide for others. They should always have a choice.
Do we not? The bear would have spent its days in the wood. They are strong now, vibrant, better than their frail shells.
I suppose they live on in some form.
More than alive.
Yeah, see,
No
I don't like
suffering,
that. I don't like
no
that at
end.
all.
Sleep now. Dream of beauty and new life. We will speak soon.
It's really freaky. Okay, then.
That's Thomas' old house. Wonder what he wanted me to find. The place feels different without him. He left something behind for me. Look around. So much here reminds me of Tama. It's strange to be back without him. I still can't imagine what he wanted me to find. Say, what's that you're holding? Yeah, it is. I carved this for him years ago. I had no idea he'd kept it, let alone. All this time, I never knew. And he tells me like this, when he's long gone, leaving me with nothing but a piece of driftwood I gave him years ago. The man kept a journal of poetry. He never had a problem with words. And we knew each other for years. We were close. I trusted him with things in my past. Things I don't talk about. Oh, I do. Tom always saw right through me. He knew what I was. A coward. I let him down. He was always there when I needed him. But when he needed me, I'm sorry. I'm gonna need some time with this. You wouldn't say that if you knew. Never mind. I haven't talked about this in a while, so thanks for listening. It means a lot. Especially since you seem to have your head on straight. Let's keep moving. A little fresh air will clear my head. Tama painted that? I had no idea.
I had my mic muted again. Damn it. That is so annoying sometimes. I don't know why I keep fucking doing that. Okay, what's the nearest quest to me? Alright, this is the next one. And away we go. Can't believe I had my mic muted again. I agreed with the dialogue option. I said, why are you so damn mean to you? I was basically saying, please, I wish people would stop being so mean to themselves, including Kai. I'm talking about real life, too. People are really hard on themselves sometimes. Like, I know some people can't help it.
You know, swamps are always more colorful than I imagine.
But I feel bad for people that just nag themselves like that. It's just not good for you. Be nicer to yourself. You deserve it. What the hell?
stuff. Has anyone figured out how to get rid of it?
Are you okay? What the hell? Oh god, they're all infected with the Dream Scourge. Oh no! Oh man, I'm sorry. I can't believe that. No! Ow! Jesus, this one's going crazy. Oh my god. Man, I can't believe he died.
But who's counting?
That's not good.
Hello.
Are you okay?
You a fish too? Oh, the sardines
She's
shimmer.
infected too.
They swim in silver circles.
Something's not right with her. The Dream Scourge. Is this how it starts? She's probably the ranger Fidelio told us to look out for.
Oh
Poor
man. Are you lost? Where are your squad mates?
We are a dandelion seed. And Adelaro sings somewhere, but the tree stifles his voice. Adelaro's face burst into a violet when the dreams came. Red violets. He joined the others.
I'm afraid he's gone. We couldn't save him.
Adelaro? Return to the soil? No, it can't be true. Who will seek the tree with us now? Who will we sing to?
A lamb taken from the flock. How do we soothe her?
I don't
The
know.
woods are dark. Help us.
Oh god. I'll tell your lieutenant where I found you.
Who? Oh, yes, our Lacewing Lieutenant. We will speak to him. Take our badges to the Lacewing Lieutenant. Fidelio is his name. He swims in the bone and boar. Tell him what happened. He will sing us a soft lullaby. We will follow in time. We have much tending to do. Sweet dreams, godlike.
Oh.
Thank you.
Can I kill her? I can't leave her like that. I'm gonna see if I can kill her. Oh man, she gets to live. Hello.
Stop right there, Adirin. I know what you did. You're lucky I don't kill you right now. Egwolf's blood is on your hands.
I'm not looking for trouble.
That doesn't mean trouble won't find you. We're tired and hungry. That doesn't mean we're helpless. Watch yourself.
I distinctly remember you killing one of my best friends, aka the guy that saved me from dying. Dent, don't worry, something about hiding in Ireland gave you yesterday. Someone has to show her responsibility far more than herself. If you hear anything about safe passage out of Fjord, tell me as soon as you get the chance, and burn this once you've read it. Well, he didn't fucking burn it. Gave him one job and he failed.
I really don't think you saw what you think you saw.
You think I'm what? Seeing things?
What?
There's someone else out there. Someone new. Probably Adirans.
And you're the only one who saw them?
People in armor, skulking about in the forest.
Hi.
And it's definitely not the rangers from Fjord.
Already broke up the Garrote camp in the area, if that's the one you're talking about.
You're the one who killed Egwolf. Why should we believe a word you say?
Either way, you need to get some rest.
Because he killed me.
And you, Adiran, should just be moving on.
Well, maybe he shouldn't have tried to kill me and he wouldn't be dead.
Was it not enough to be hungry? Now we have to be dead too.
Stay calm. I said stand down. If they had come to kill us, we would be dead.
Erlen,
True.
This is the Adiran who killed Egwolf. We can't just...
What are you going to do? Growl at them with your stomach? He killed Egwolf for a reason. I'm sure he also has a reason to stand before us now.
Yeah, you're lucky I don't put
It
you in the
behooves us
ground
to listen to it.
for what you did. Yeah, the bottom one.
Egwolf was a zealot and a madman. As it stands, I am too exhausted to take revenge for him. Many of our fellow rebels hold fast to Egwolf's vision. We are not among them. Now, we are tired. Please state your purpose and leave.
Why are y'all holed up in this cave?
We fought with the rebels in Paradise. The steel garrote closed in on us. We had no choice but to escape. All we wanted was to survive. We had no idea Emerald Stair was like this.
You don't think Fiora has enough problem? You have to make it worse?
I refuse to let you paint us with such ill intent. We were told of a bounty. We thought Fiora had food to spare. We hoped we could hide here. Take only enough to stay alive. Then someone noticed. We are barely nourished enough to defend ourselves. The greatest boon you could give would be to turn around and leave. Forget this place. Forget us.
Well, we'll do that, but if we hear any raiders or bandits in Paradise, we'll be back. I'm here for the food you stole from farmers.
I knew someone would look for it eventually. Allow me to appeal to your better instincts, if you will.
Those farmers are starving. You can hunt game. There's no need for theft. The Paradise and rebels, you should go back and safer there. There's no need to resort to theft.
We tried. The Rangers have already hunted the region dry. Whatever food remains is barely edible from the blight. I feel the farmers' pain as keenly as I feel my own. But the crops are the crops. My people's lives are on the line. I have no choice.
Wait, I have an idea. You and the farmers can compromise.
Compromise? The food we have is already barely enough.
Strategy here. I want to kill all the rebels because not only did they plot my murder and successfully carry out my assassination, and they killed the guy that saved me, I need them. I need them to fight Ludwine's Steel Garrote. The more people I have kissing my ass, the better. Because she has the numbers, the money, and the willpower to stomp us. I'm only so much in a fight, so keep the food.
Thank you, Adiran. We will remember your generosity. This is all we can spare. Take it as a token of our gratitude. Today I learned that it is possible for an Adiran official to have a heart.
I just hope you survive. If anyone asks, I didn't see you. Steals all their food. I'm really helping the situation in Fiora, aren't I? It's still produced. Jet scouted too close to the riverbank this morning and was nearly spotted by one of the local plowmen. He claims we will never find enough food to sustain ourselves if we don't take risks to venture farther from the cave. Egwolf, or Algif, has been influencing. I'm sure of it. He would see us give ourselves over to banditry. I cannot allow this to undermine my authority, but we are not wrong. I have us trapped in an untenable place. I know this shit. What can I do about it? We are too weak to survive the journey to Thirdborn. How much more can we endure?
There you are. Did you deal with those bandits? All right. Then where is it? I don't have time to fetch it myself.
Your bandits were a Paradise and refuge trying to survive. The people who took the food needed it more than you do.
Oh. They needed it more than a hard-working family.
I'll pay you.
Did they tell you some sob-story, or did you come up with that yourself? I bet they're up there eating like kings and taking us for fools. Let them live the good life.
I could have just paid you.
I'm about to say things that you don't want to hear.
You want to go? One swing of this axe and I will cleave your head from your body and send you into the wheel. Let's do it. Light that candle. Piss me off.
I agree that this is important, Masoni, But if we don't focus on hunting, people will starve.
How is a potential murderer in our ranks not your top priority? You don't think it's real, is that it? You think I'm jumping at shadows?
Giata? Help? Excuse me, Rangers, may I have a word?
One moment, please, Envoy. We were just finishing.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm not saying it's impossible, Masoni. Only that more immediate dangers require our attention. We'll talk about it later.
Meanwhile, someone's tearing us apart from the inside.
Are you Ranger Captain Encernio? Ranger Verno, I suggest I speak to you.
Gods beyond. I owe you a debt of gratitude, Envoy. I can't thank you enough for what you've done.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people owe me.
Verano was captured, but it's better than dead. Do you know what happened?
Take out Labranic himself.
Verano's a veteran. I'm surprised he walked Casagrada into a fight they couldn't handle.
You're not listening to me. I'm telling you, there's something else going on here. Someone was trying to get Verano killed.
Yeah.
There was talk of a secret meeting. I guess Verano couldn't pass up the opportunity.
A contact among my rangers?
Mm-hmm.
I was right. There is a murder.
How do you know?
Luring my rangers into an attack by bandits who are planning to meet a contact? Masoni, this isn't just an attempted murder. It's a conspiracy. One of my rangers is a traitor.
A conspiracy!
My guess is that this meeting is most likely with the man we've been looking for.
So what happens now?
We're missing some pieces here, namely what happened to Monato. Until you find his body, we're groping about in the dark. Speak to Dorso if you haven't yet. I'll be here organizing patrols until you return. She's stationed near the gates of Fior.
Alright.
Oh, Envoy! You have to help me.
Hi.
If I have to listen to this twig of a recruit tell his stories for even one more minute, I'll probably die.
Are you Ranger Dorso?
I am indeed. I'm flattered that you've heard of me. It's great to meet you. Ranger Iziana Dorso at your service.
Oh, I love your accent. It's so cool.
All right, but make it quick. I'm obviously very busy. Kidding, of course. Before you ask, I know you're trying to find your supposed killer among the squad, and I really don't know much about it. Frankly, I think she's overreacting to a late report. Monato might be our best tracker, but he doesn't put a lot of stock in patrol rotation, rest days, or Asierno's toothless protocols.
I don't trust you now. We found Veneno, but we're still looking for Montano.
I hope Verano's all right. The wilds can be cruel.
He's alive, no thanks to Casagrada.
Oh, that boy! Sure, he can fight, but does he think? Leave him to his farm and family, I told Asierno. But does she ever listen to me? The way this valley chews through rangers, we can't be selective. That's what she says anyway.
That's life on the frontier.
We don't have to live like this. If we recruited more selectively, if we sought allies... Look at the Deerwood, a proper nation. Adir made sure of that, and now the Eastern Reach is halfway to civilized.
True.
Or so I hear.
Many Deerwoods would dispute their characters. His freedom was bought with a lot of bloodshed.
Right. And for what? Now they have to go it alone, when they could have had the strength of your empire at their back. But that's neither here nor there. We were talking about Verano.
We were?
He and Monato are the best of us, but no one's without their challenges. Verano's always trying to play both sides, be the peacemaker. It makes him soft. And Monato, you won't find him if he doesn't want to be found. He was a good friend once, I admired him. But he changed.
That's debatable. What do you mean, changed?
Monato was always a loner, but he'd been going off his patrol route for long periods of time. The last thing I heard was that Monato was going to scout out the ogre camp.
You have an ogre living in a cave near your settlements?
It was claimed by an old animancer years ago. He and the ogre are, friends. I have no idea what they got up to in there. Experimenting on Zarebs, probably. I couldn't tell you what's there now. I don't know anyone who could.
Where can I find the cave?
From here, cross the northern bridge and follow the path west. The path will become a cobblestone road and pass through the swamp. You'll find a cave in the hillside. Should pick up Monato's trail around there.
That's all I need.
Right. Watch your back out there, Envoy. The Living Lands are a dangerous place.
Indeed. Indeed they
Hopefully
are.
when we find Monad.
Holy mother of God.
Smells like death. Not in a good way.
I guess his animancy got to him. This is about to be... That was a good chunk. Jesus. Ow. Whoa. Well, what better time to use all my drills? Holy Christ, what is happening? Oh my God, there's so many skeletons! Alright, who is conjuring the skeletons, dude? You. There we go, that'll help. At least a little bit. Oh my God, ow. That's not what I wanted. Okay, he's dead. Where did all of them come from? I don't even know what happened. The whole room was just filled with enemies by the time I was starting to attack other things. It was just full to the brim. Journal of Ranger... Oh, hi. Written in a script that resembles scratching of the bird's tallying. This recounts the last few days of the life of Ranger as Montaro as he scrabbled through the text several days ago. I'm certain there's a traitor among us, though I seem to be alone in this. I suspect 3 of my fellow Ranger, but I don't want to take any further steps until I'm certain. I have found tracks matching our standard issue boots leading away from the outposts, well beyond our usual patrol routes. I cannot risk Captain Ensiro for their clearance to follow these trails. The time spent to returning to headquarters will allow me to quarry my escape. I hope she will forgive my insubordination. The tracks lead to an area of Lake Lucania I do not dare follow any closer. Any of the suspects would be capable of detecting me if I continue past this point. I have lost the traitor's trail. I suspect they discovered I was tracking them. I will search the trail for a little longer, and then I will return home to find another lead. I am confident that Ranger Dorso... I'm confided in Ranger Dorso of my fears, and she agrees that it is likely we're being undermined from the outside. I suspect Steel Garot, whose masked a leader has been spotted in the valley. Dorso has invited me to hunt with her tomorrow. She has agreed to keeping our secret, not to alert the Garot contact among the Rangers. I help her. I have no doubt I know the traitor is by the time tomorrow.
I was worried for a second.
And you were killed. Interesting. Very interesting. It's not a coincidence by any means.
Charge it up. Little power goes a long way.
Ah, I'm finally over encumbered again. What does this look like? Ugh, gross. Script, 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 script. But don't worry, there's more. Scrap, 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 scrap. There we go. Well, this was, not good. What's up here? Secrets, that's what.
You ever seen a backstabbing?
Something reeks about this. We should tell Captain Arcierno.
Yeah, something weird's going on for sure. Get out of here, bear! Oh my god, that's... I don't know why saying get out of here, bear reminded me of this, but it's one of my funniest things on the internet, is that lady, and I don't know if she's in Alaska or what, but she's outside of her little, like, stay away, and she was gonna go kayaking, and the bear is just tearing apart her kayak, and she's like, bear! Bear! It's just plastic! Bear!
Just like the good old days.
Why are you eating my kayak, bear? It's so fucking funny. Please look that up. Just look up bear eating kayak, and I guarantee you'll find it. It is genuinely one of the funniest videos on the internet. Like, I could go watch that if I'm having a horrible day, and I will laugh my ass off. Cladstein note, written in a precise and careful hand. This note seems to set up a meeting in another location. Assuming you find this letter intact and in time, before you go further, make sure you haven't been followed to this location. Having stalked bandits in this forest before, I know the usual level of care you people take, and I genuinely find it lacking. Once you're certain you weren't followed, come to my camp at the mouth of the river southwest of Fjord, and we'll discuss how you can further help me bring order to the valley. Don't make me regret our accord. I knew it was you.
What are you... Huh. You're full of surprises. I was expecting someone else, but I think this could work out better for both of us.
Who are you expecting?
Just a few friends. Though it seems they were no longer inclined to meet with me after you let their hostage go. Once you hear my side, Envoy, I think you'll agree I was only...
Yeah, I knew it was her from the rip. I'll take it you're the one to kill Montaro?
Unfortunately. I didn't want to, but he forced my hand. I thought I was clever. Skimming a little extra pay from the coffers, surveying the city's weaknesses, laying caches for my friends. But it was like Monato had eyes in the back of his head. Nothing got by him. I tried to explain, but he couldn't understand. Wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna understand either. But I'll entertain
So you killed him for it?
Poor bastard was always too principled for his own good. After a fashion.
Unbelievable.
They were a means to an end. Don't tell them that. Everyone likes to feel special. They were supposed to kill Verano, but... I guess they figured they could get more coin if they ransomed him back to us instead. Idiots.
What are you trying to do?
I'm preparing Emerald Stair for Adir's arrival, obviously. Your people have already pacified Paradis. With contracts and clean water, with promises of safety. I want to be safe. I want all of us to finally be safe.
So you're killing
You've
people.
got a hazy picture at best, Dorso. The envoy was still killed in the street, and Ludwine's idea of pacified is anything
exactly.
And I know what empires do, Envoy. They expand. Your soldiers would have come here sooner.
Yes, but the idea will not
I'm helping us
fucking
avoid
kill
resistance
people.
And bloodshed when they do.
Why would you betray the Rangers like this?
Fjord is wasting away, Envoy. Animancy isn't helping us anymore, if it ever did. But no one in the city wants to
Look,
admit
lady, I'm gonna be honest
So
with
you murder your own?
I'm just hoping that the
Our crops
Adir
rot in the
troops
fields,
aren't as
bears turn to
dicks
beasts
as
and attack on
Ludwine's
sight.
Steel Grove,
The
and I
very
don't
earth
think they would be.
disintegrates beneath our feet.
You blame us for the problems we've been trying to solve. How can you be so short-sighted?
Oh, that felt
I
good.
think it's time we accept help from someone stronger, wealthier, better organized. From Adir.
Well, I'm not
Then we can
saying that
turn things
Adir
around
is...
like Paradis has. Maybe then we can be safe.
Again, that place
we
is
came here
not
to
good.
escape control, to choose our own path, but no. She wants to throw away everything we built.
But Vidarro, Quilici, Captain Asierno, they're too proud. They won't do what must be done. So I'm doing it myself.
You killed your friends. You were working with Steel Garrote in the cave nearby?
You killed them all.
Yeah.
But they were going to... So all of this was for nothing. I betrayed the Rangers. I killed my...
Yeah,
my
because
friend.
you're a fucking idiot.
For nothing?
Now you know how it feels, traitor. Clinging to a dream with both hands, only to feel it slipping from your grasp.
Gods curse you, envoy.
Oh. Wrong choice. Wrong choice. I am so much stronger than you will ever hope to be. And, well, now you won't know the life and death. You see, you're trying to drink a health potion? So unfortunate. Pathetic.
Another glorious battle.
Hey, level 14. Nice. More health. And... more crit. Or more perception. What an unfortunate thing for that lady to do.
Sincerely hope you have some good news for me.
No, unfortunately I don't.
My gods.
It was Dorso.
I can't believe this.
Ilia's wings uplift us.
She's been with the Rangers since she was a girl. She trained most of my men.
This is... Fotito. This is big, Asierno.
What happened to her? Where is she now? Without the trial? Good gods.
Frontier justice. That's what a traitor deserves.
Masoni, please. Where's her body now, envoy?
Down in the mouth of the...
I'll send a few of the senior rangers out to find her.
Thank you, Maso. What a nightmare. I don't know what I'm going to tell my men. A traitor in the Rangers. This situation beggars belief. Do you know why she did it?
I do. Dorso was trying to create conditions for an Adirian takeover.
Be serious, envoy.
She was always talking about how we needed strength. Do you remember, Maso? More swords, more coin. And she complained that animancy wouldn't fix our problems. But I didn't think she had so little faith in Fior.
No one took her seriously.
Yeah.
Evidently, she was quite serious about it.
Yeah.
I didn't want to believe it could be her.
I would also like to admit you failed your job as a ranger commander in not seeing the weak link in your troops.
And now I have
Failure.
a lot of work to do to rebuild my squad.
Just keep closer eye on your people from now on.
Agreed. I need to be more careful with who I trust in the future. Here's your reward. It's the least we can do for our assistance. Thank you again. Step carefully out there. We are living through strange times.
Indeed. What did you just get? You gave me a unique rifle that's so much better than mine. Oh, baby.
I hope this at least lets them clean up their ranks.
Oh, yes! Alright, awesome. That was a good side quest. I only need 3 more pieces of that. Wow. Nice. Alright, well, we got a lot of quests to turn in right now, so let me start doing that.
Welcome back.
I think all of them.
You are here to collect a bounty, huh?
Yep.
Whose death am I recording?
All of them.
Impressive. I wonder if my theory about her is correct.
I couldn't tell you, unfortunately.
Of course. Forgive me, sometimes my enthusiasm carries me away.
The Tranton's days are over.
Good. Outlaws living off the hard work of others deserve nothing less.
And the abandoned farms are clear of Zarops.
I see. Then the other bounty hunters did not fare so well. I am glad at least to know
They're all
of their
dead.
fate. Perfetto! That's all of them!
Sure is. Already? I was hoping for a challenge.
Well, I do apologize for Emerald Stair not being exciting enough for you. At last I can turn my attention to more important things. Oh, how I've missed my research. Oh, please take this. It's from my personal collection of essence-infused oddities. I have a feeling you will find it of more use than I would.
Oh. Tree of Life. Oh, sorry. Ah, shield? Boo. Hello.
Please tell me you found them. The plague got around, and she's not far behind.
It was the Dream Scourge. There was nothing we could do about it.
The Dream Scourge. Here. Tell me you're joking.
Quilici told you this would happen, but no one listened. Instead of a plan, we have a body count.
I know. I should have acted sooner. A body count. Then I assume neither of them is still alive.
She's alive, and he's dead. I brought their badges back.
Merla, when she turns, Fior will panic. Where is she now?
She's come back to town.
I don't know what to do. I can't hurt her. But I can't put Fior at risk.
She doesn't seem too far gone. Maybe the Animancers can help?
That won't do any good. Do you think poking around and severing her soul will save her life?
I was just
You
trying
say
to help.
that like it's nothing.
Even so, if it's early days and Vidaro doesn't find out... Alright. It goes against all my instincts, but we'll try it. Once.
Okay.
Here. You went to a lot of trouble. You ought to be paid for it. It's time for me to get out of here and actually do my job.
Yeah, for real. You suck.
I never thought... I just hope we're not making a mistake.
And another quest done. Oh, you have dialogue? What's up, Kai?
Oh, hey there. Something on your mind?
Are you okay?
It just took me back. Something about her reminded me of old times. War stories.
She said she was about watching Alderano turn. The way she changed, you mean? She wasn't herself anymore.
I've seen shades of that before. The meek trooper who develops a taste for killing. Now, the part that stuck with me was what she said about watching her partner turn. Seeing someone you know, someone close to you, beyond help like that.
You want to talk about it?
I just want to know. Why did you brush her off? Instead of telling her about Adelaro, I mean.
I did tell her. I did. Is the game broken? Whatever. Anyway, leaving the matter alone, she seemed kinder, I guess.
I don't know that it was, but I can't fault your intentions.
I definitely told her that...
Sorry. I need a moment to clear my head.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, everybody has dialogue.
I still can't believe it. Dorso was betraying her brothers-in-arms, all in the name of saving Emerald Stair.
It's gonna be such a long episode because of the dialogue. The surprising coming from you. Aren't you all giving to people the benefit of the doubt? What she did was unforgivable.
I agree. Yeah. It's just sobering to think she got to the point where murdering her own felt right. How do you keep yourself on the right path? Especially when there's so much at stake.
You have some lines you never cross. There's no easy answer. You make the best decisions you can in the moment.
I was afraid you'd say something like that. Just please, be careful.
Hey, what's this about?
I saw this in Rauatai's campaign in the Deadfire. You start out with purpose. You're fighting alongside your brothers and sisters, battling pirates and slavers, bringing civilization to a lawless, divided land. But then, you're breaking up villages, turning tribes against their rivals. It gets messy, fast.
That's war, Kai. I mean...
War is battle, Envoy. Give me a weapon and point me at the enemy and I can do my duty. It's the backstabbing and scheming that leaves me feeling like I need a good scrub down.
That's also the part of war you've just been able to look away from it for most of the time. I'm gonna tell you the truth how it is, dude.
Well, there's another thought to keep me up at night. Empires are hungry, Envoy, and they devour their own, too. Don't let your allegiances turn you into something you can't live with.
Okay.
Nudge me if you hear anything and...
I can't believe it. Ranger
Yep, she's a
Dorsa,
traitor.
A traitor to Fior Mesiverno. Shame we had to kill her. But at least now she can't hurt anyone else. The damage is contained. More or less.
We saved the city, that's all that matters.
Indeed. We live to fight another day. Still, it's a shame. Dorso gave up on the dream of Fior Mesiverno. Blamed animancers for the problems we tried to solve. And I hate to see anyone lose hope. That's all for now. Let me know if there's anything else. If I must.
Okay. Now let me out of this camp. Hey, I got your thing.
Welcome. May I help you? You did. To think a godlike would deliver this back to me. I feel blessed,
Yeah, I'm not an
truly.
asshole. Jesus.
Wherever he is, Eothas smiles on you.
Found the thief's journal too. This was no ordinary robbery.
Wait, are you suggesting he stole it for some purpose?
Ethos killed his whole family in the dead fire.
What? Eothas himself? Ending innocent lives? I'd heard the rumors that he walked among us. But to think the God of Light could be to blame for such horrors? No, it's beyond belief.
Agents of violence. They cloak themselves in warmth and light and spread like wildfire.
The man was persecuted. Don't tell me you can't sit with them. 4.
What is there to ignore? It contradicts everything written about Eothas for centuries.
If you had a god's might, would you even realize you had killed them?
I don't know. The mere thought of having a god's power feels profane. I find myself lost, godlike. I look at this relic now and I wonder whether all my years of service
Yeah, it makes you
were a
think,
waste.
doesn't it? If it were up to me, I'd burn it. It's done more harm than good. I'd keep it, but remember why people have lost their faith in Ethos.
I will.
Or Ethos.
I pity my own suffering when I should learn from it instead. I'll pray for the thief's absolution. If not in this life, then maybe the next. Thank you for telling me all this.
And another side quest done. Okay.
Careful with that thing.
Now we get to listen to more rumors. Oh my god, that's cool. That's some the forest stuff. I want to hear it. Let me listen. Hello? Hello? Venture deeper. Seek the voice's source.
What have you found?
Barath.
They call themselves the Akita.
Whoa, your voice is cool.
They worship this strange child.
Boudica will be displeased to hear it.
Talking about me.
Boudica is never pleased.
Listen to Scalen's voice.
That is all I have. The rest is none of my concern.
Still, you refuse to take sides. This affects you too, you know.
I admit my sympathy. A group of exiles. A forbidden faith. But the Queen's tenuous favor. Yes. Compelling indeed.
Listen more about the... Let the memory carry you.
How could such a creature even come to be? Our ignorance may have consequences.
I agree. Though I will say this. The Queen may have her motives. Sometimes standing idly by is greater subterfuge than...
Are they talking about my god?
I hope this does not force all our hands.
Not bad.
Weird.
Little art to brighten up the camp.
Alright, well, we're gonna save here.
Why do you want to know?
Oh, it's been a long stream. 9 hours.
Please don't start thinking of ways to...
Holy moly! Guys, I'm trying to do an intro. Shut up. Or intro? Outro. See, I've been streaming for so long, my brain's just broken. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate your support on the series so far. I really do. Yeah. Anyway, nonetheless, have a good day, have a good night, and see you in the next episode of Avowed.